in the wake of Hurricane Irma, we decided to do a quick DIY project on a hand-painted marble table. It is really easy to do and only takes about 25 bucks. So it's light on your pocket and really quick and something that everyone can do. Especially those that say, I can't draw a straight line. This one's perfect. So this is the inspiration that I used to come up with the marble design for the tabletops. It was a bathroom that the client really liked, so I used it to come up with a very sophisticated style for the dining room. Here's a piece I prepped before. All you'll need to do this project is 5 items. I'll be sure to leave a list of these items in the description. You'll need to start with a white surface, so if your tabletop is a dark color, you'll need to use a multi-surface primer with sealer to paint the table first. I went with a Bayer primer because it covers well, but feel free to use your own brand. Before you begin, make sure you wipe down the surface to remove all dust. You can use a larger roller for better coverage. Rolling each coat in a different direction gives more even look and helps not to leave lines. This table took 5 to 6 coats, so starting with a white surface is certainly quicker. Okay, and on to paint mixing. I use a simple acrylic white paint as my base and added black to make gray. You want to make 2 spots of white, add black to the first spot, and mix until the color is consistent. You don't want to leave any dark spots in your paint. Do the same thing with the second spot, except for add more black. The goal here is to get 2 separate tones of gray, one darker than the other. Here is the first tone of gray mixed here, which is going to be the lighter gray, which I'll be using first on the tabletop. Now I'm adding black to my second spot of white. This gray tone will be used for veining details towards the end of the project. Don't worry about getting this to a certain tone. Simply focus on making one gray color darker than the other. Remember to mix until your color is consistent. Now you're going to make a whitewash. Simply add water to your white acrylic paint in a separate plate and mix until it's consistent. Let's get started. Using the lighter of the 2 grays you previously mixed, dip one of your paintbrushes into the paint and run the brush in a diagonal direction across your surface. Be sure to twist and turn your brush, as this will help create a more realistic look to your top. You can also go in different directions and add veins here and there. Use a clean brush to blur your painted line by sweeping left to right while the paint is still wet. Now take a sponge and blot it completely over the line that you've just drawn using your whitewash. You want to make sure that you cover the entire line that you just painted. Repeat this process several times and you will get a look similar to this. You're almost done. Take 2 smaller brushes and repeat the same process, except you won't blur these lines. Take the brush, dip it into the darker gray, and create veins over the darker areas. Do the same with a smaller brush for more detail. Continue doing this until you get an overall marble look. Your result should look something like this. Once you're done, seal with a polyurethane to prevent nicks and scratches. And voila, a high-end table with a low-end cost. It's the perfect way to really impress friends and family or just add some style to your home. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks and happy marbling.